Hello everyone, this is RazedGamer back with my 158th video, back with Rimworld of Magic, modded Rimworld. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call this yet. Unlike last video, this one's going to be a bit longer. Because last one I ended up making shorter than it should have been. By mistake. But we have our colony, we're still building our colony. People are gaining magic experience, gaining might levels to level up abilities. Everything's going. Just need our guys to build stuff, to haul all of this stuff, the food. Raze is set to haul. Now there's hauling wood around, but okay, now he's getting over the other stuff. And before anyone says it, there's a door here? Before anyone says it, yes, I know that this is horrible. This construction looks abhorrent. I know. We'll fix it at a later date. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. I'll be honest. I'll be blunt. We'll see what happens. Oh, we get to name our faction the West Lenanlior Non-Aligned Coalition. That's a heck of a name. Tedler. Sure. Will be known as... The city's name will be... Home of the True Magic. Why not? Community is now known as the home of the true magic. I mean, that's quite a title to live up to, especially as our people are just barely know any abilities, but we'll get there eventually. Now, work on hauling all this stuff. Consume corpse. Don't have enough points to get it. It's a good ability, very useful. I'm going to take Powered Creation on Raise Undead. Increases the amount of undead you can raise at a time with a single useless spell, but also increases the stats. Increases the skills of the undead you raise. So, for example, make an undead a better fighter. Or if you want them to farm, because you can use undead to farm, you can farm. If we wanted to get everything going. Once all this is built, we can start getting some basic food. Research, get some research going. We can make a wind turbine, just have it temporarily be here for power. For until we get things like, well, you know, the steam guys are going. Just put it right here. It's just going to be a temporary thing. Okay, I should probably wait until we get everything else built before trying to get people to run and do that. Whereas I appreciate if you grab all the stuff over here before picking up every piece of wood that Cinder cuts down as she cuts it down. But it is what it is, I guess. Do we even have a high enough construction skill between... With 6, I think we can make a... Yeah, I think we can make a wind turbine with that, with a 6 construction. We have enough wood to build everything. We just need to get it done. A bartender named Meatball is crashing nearby. Kind, fast learner, physically adept, giant's blood. Physically adept means that, I'll go ahead and explain it because it's here. Stuff like physically adept means that they have those bonuses, but also you can turn them into a might class with special books. Or they can gain another class, a specific class, but something later. You have to have this trait to become a might class. There's also magically adept, which allows you to become a magic class. But it's just important. You can give pawns this, but it's just something to go through. Giant's blood, one of the new traits added. Their max stamina is increased, stamina generation is lower. This would be nice. It could be nice if they weren't incapable of violence. So because they're incapable of violence, they can't fight. But you know what? Let's go over and take them out a little faster and... Come on, go down. Might as well show this off. Raise undead. We now have an undead. Hey, and they lost the incapable of fighting. Not good at fighting, but they can do that. Here are all their skills. They're an undead. They don't... I was an undead, well... all that stuff, but they don't need to eat. They don't get sick. They'll carry stuff, but they also can do work for us. Which, they're not really great at anything. They can do some plants, they can mine, but... with them here... they'll never be patient anyway. They don't even need beds, because they never sleep. Because they never sleep, they'll never learn either. They'll never get better at anything, but... with this, they can haul and clean for us. And that's about all Meatball here is going to be good for. They're going to haul stuff for us. They're going to clean for us. And if we get into a fight, they don't have a weapon. We can give them weapon, but they don't have a weapon currently. They will make for a meat shield. Cinder's gotten a little stronger. Could use Dominate, which... basically for Succubi, it drains their abilities and causes it to spread to other people. Increase physical and combat capabilities of people affected by it. Oh, we're getting raided. The game usually gives you a little thing telling you before you get raided. Oh well. Increase the burden of soul bond on the host. So Waster, Brawler, staggeringly ugly, physically adept. Don't like that they're a waster. It means that we have to constantly give them drugs, which could be a bit of a problem, but 9 construction, 5 melee. It's physically adept, so you give him a combat class. He's fine with plants. He's incapable of firefighting. We don't actually have a place for them built yet, but we could get that done. 9 construction could be helpful, and plants, they could grow their own stuff. Real problem is we don't have a bed for them currently. So what we'll do, we'll just get another place built up ready for them. Furniture, a bed. And we'll have Zandy deal with this. Gonna try to recruit them. But I don't know if it's really worth it, but... Sabling shot instantly downs them. It only lasts a few seconds, but... Well, I guess I need to get closer before I do that. Headshot. Shot to the head. Shot their head off. Well... You know what? That's fine. Raze, get over here. Even if we can't have them, even if they're not gonna join us, we still have uses. I guess I need to get closer before using disabling shot. It is what it is. Fog of Torment's actually good for capturing people as well, because it doesn't... It will down most of the time it will down a person before it kills them. But... a hammer here. It's undead. You're undead. You're ghost mind. So you're worse at melee, you're better at cooking and crafting. But you lost all your construction skill too, apparently. That's unfortunate. You know, you make for a good crafter. Also, every undead decreases how fast Raze's mana will regenerate. Every undead he keeps up. You can see all the modifiers, the mana there, your undead cost. Are you even worth keeping? No, you're not even worth it. Dismiss undead. Meatball you are, though. You can equip this melee club. Okay, and we're getting everything's almost built. We have a lot of our stuff hauled over. Meatball, they move slower because they're a normal person because of undead, but that's fine. They're getting they'll work through the night for us. It's nice having people that never have a mental break. Don't need to eat, be treated. It's just nice not having to deal with problems like that. So, have our little colony up and running a bit. You know, Bree, you make for some fine food. You know that. Do until we have 10. Just to start. Do until we have 10. You may only have a knife, but you know what? You do have a ranged offensive ability. The shadow damage to the body wasn't enough to kill, but... Hey. Shot to the head. Yep, hunt them down. Cinder, you can cook, you can butcher that. Yeah, just keep it on that for now is fine. You can start cooking meals for us. It's all refrigerated, but we'll have food. We have some food supply now. Not a lot, but we have some food. You've grown stronger. Proved disabling shot again. Oh, you actually have another point. With enough 2 points, I believe I can level up their sniper training, so they're just better overall, but that can wait a bit. Put into sedative potency again. Got just about everything hauled now, which is good. Yeah, most things are built too. Oh yeah, I don't have Meatball assigned to construction because they're only 3. They're hauling everything for us quite well. All creatures tuned with magic will slowly lose mana and will become physically ill if they have no mana remaining. Well, all our guys are going to start losing mana. Well, Raze and Cinder are because, well, yeah. But we have our colony going. Things are good. Yeah, I think I'll just... Let's see. This was recreation room. This is construction room. In the production room. Production room, we can put... Research can be done in the construction room. That's fine with me. Have that built and we can start doing research. So what we're going to research first... I don't know. All of this magical stuff we could start into. But I want to get some basic stuff going first. Geothermal power is always like a first thing for me because as soon as you get it done, it's just massive. So once you have it built, well, free power. Lots of free power, so that's what I like to go with. Also, don't play on the hardest difficulty, so I'm sure on the hardest difficulties it's much more difficult. Like, you actually have to spend some time, researching other stuff first, getting more defensive stuff. But it is what it is. Minor break risks, Andy. Okay, well, with this all built and started, we'll let some time pass as we get some more a little bit of time pass. Okay. A bit of time has passed, but now we have received the Hunted Knight. It's a variant of the same quest you get every game with the Royalty DLC. A knight of the Empire's calling. Her guards are killed in an ambush. She escapes from now being followed by a man-hunting rat. Well, Cinder will accept. Why Cinder? Well, so the person needs to be able to talk. And she can talk. So she will get it. So Pirna has arrived. Wimp, Fast Learner, Geomancer. And here comes the man hunting rat. Cinder, I'd like you to handle this. The yak beef is rotted away. Cinder, I don't know why you didn't attack the rat with shadow bolts like you're supposed to. But you did. There, it's dead. Amplified bond. She gets a bigger bonus now from being bonded. Well, that simple task, that's enough to get one of our get Cinder a rank and some psychic powers. Though I don't think we're really going to need psionic powers, considering everything. Cinder has received the novice ceremony. Shuttle's arrived. And we'll go ahead and do this for the level of Psylink, the novice title. Why not? Also over here we're building a wind turbine. You may wonder why I'm putting wood in front and behind. Because how a wind turbine works, obviously it needs wind. These marked areas in front and behind it, you need those to stay clear for it to work properly, for the wind to hit it and work properly. So, that's why building floor in front and behind it, that way it'll always be in condition. That way it'll never be blocked. Let's begin the ceremony. Probably going to be an unimpressive ceremony, but there you go. You'll feel doing this just for Cinder, and Cinder gained the novice title. Honorable ceremony. That's nice. And Cinder gained stun. It's awesome. It's actually an awesome, probably the best level 1 psionic ability. It stuns a target, prevents them from moving or attacking for 3 seconds. It's a great ability. It's an awesome ability. But we're at Rimworld of Magic. We're going to focus more on... We don't need to stun when we can... We have other abilities that we're going to focus on. It's a great ability, but not something I'm going to have Cinder meditate to keep her focus up for. This is Rimworld of Magic. Psionic abilities are great. Magic's better. Now, with a wind turbine going, we got some power. We can actually start to... Just some simple, basic stuff. Now I think about it, I also could just made a wood-fired generator for power. Something the last run, and just in general taught me is that I never really used wood-fired generators. I always rely on wind turbines, solar panels, or geothermal power. But now that I got a good look at it, wood-fired generator actually, all you need is some wood and you're good, you're set. It's great. We have Meatball here going and hauling some stuff around and going to build while we sleep. Just nice to have. Okay, they're hauling materials and everything before they build it all. They don't have the construction skill to build it. Guess that'll be up to Cinder to build. Once morning comes, which is coming soon, Ray's better understanding of magic. Like my undead to be as strong as possible, but all the abilities under Ray's undead are good. Your undead move faster, obviously good. Increase the skills of undead when you raise them, great. Cheating death. Reduce the cost to cast raise undead, also reduces the cost to maintain your undead. That second part is amazing. Okay, we got all this built. Thing with this wind turbine, we can't really rely on it for constant power because it will go in and out. But we actually have stuff We actually have the place set up for us to be able to survive a bit. So you know what, let's go and let's do some hunting. Zandy can go and hunt for us. Yeah, we have some basic, it's not a lot. It's real basic place we have, but could use some cleaning up, but we actually have a place set up right now. Dumping stockpile zone. Just to be a place for us to drop off chunks. Oh yes, they noticed this thing from Mechanator. Haul all this stuff off. Haul that off. Haul that off. Haul that off. Just clean the place up a bit. More items there. Yeah, we have a very simple, let's be blunt, very simple base. But it is a base nonetheless. With only refrigerated food. With a fridge capable of freezing food. With a fridge capable of freezing food. We have a research bench. With a place for a prisoner. Now a lot of people would look at this and go, this is pathetic. For me, this is a good start. There's a rotted there. Yeah, we probably should have done something about that. I think next I'll go to unlock Consume Corpse for Raze, because it's just an essential part of a necromancer. Also, it helps with corpse disposal because we can just get rid of corpses. While we're at it, everyone's running about. Let's get a little bit more wood. We're gonna end up, it's gonna be used for eventually for things. We can just dump off all the chunks over there. Research going. Oh, those bucks are really freaking far away. There, don't hunt them. Hunt something a bit closer. You know what? I want you to hunt this, but I'm gonna manually control you for this. They'll attack us now, but we got a shot to the head. Wow, it has a lot of health. That's fine. Will a disabling shot work on it? It will. Now it's back up. It's no longer actually trying to attack us. Now it is again. They'll die in 9 hours. We move faster than it. We can turn invisible if we need to with Shadow Slayer. Use Shadow Slayer, you got hit once it seems. Oh, you need to shoot it. It's still just ignoring you. Okay, you got it, Zandy. It was ignoring you for a bit there, but we took it down finally. Gonna say if it gets closer, we could have Raze deal with it. In fact, let's show off a bit of the other's abilities. Once Andy drops off that rhino, let's have them come over as well, just in case. I'm gonna take down this rhino over here. Get a bit of magical experience for Raze and Cinder. Start with attraction. This pulls everything around it inwards while slowing them down. Along with Fog of Torment, which just damages stuff over time in it. See that green? That's, you see, obviously the purplish is pulling it in, while the green stuff around is causing them to be tormented, taking damage over time while they're in it. And shots, so now it's coming towards us, but it's slowed and it's constantly taking damage. It's getting pulled inwards as it tries to get away. Okay, let's just stun it for the time being. Back up a bit. Shadow bolt it while it's down. It's not getting up. And in the process of the time during that, the Fog of Torment faded. You need to pay attention because Fog of Torment will also hurt your people. It can friendly fire, so if you need your people to go in and do something, you need them to make sure that, well, wait until Fog of Torment's over because it can screw you. But that also can add our people some magic experience. Mostly Cinder since she used more spells, but yeah, that went well. That went real well. Have 2 rhinos in there for meat. I believe when you cut down rhinos, you also get their horn. Whole time, this meatball's been helping to haul stuff around. Guess you don't get a rhino horn. Ah well. Meatball, I'd appreciate it if you would haul the meat first. Haul the meat first. Finish hauling the meat. Yep. Yeah. I think from here we'll let things continue on for a bit again. Until we get to like a raid or something. Something interesting. Oh. Yodakin's attacking. 15-year-old iron-willed. Harder to have mental breaks. Bloodlusted. Meh. Great with animals. Medical, shooter, melee, constructor. You are great. And so, make a second attempt at capturing a person. This time, hopefully, we can get the disabling shot fire working right. Could have Raze use Fog of Torment to try to deal enough damage to down them without killing them, but it can be iffy at times. As you level up Fog of Torment to make it hit more often, last longer, and hit harder, it gets more likely to just kill people, but for now, just gonna wait. Okay, let you get close. Want you to get real close. Capture. Did it. We pulled it off. We captured boss. Has steel knife and some wake up a drug. Point of drugs. No drugs. We have a prisoner. have a prisoner. Have Cinder work on recruiting him. It's a 15-year-old kid. Have our bloodlusty, iron-willed prisoner. What we're gonna have them do? Well, they don't need to do much, really, honestly. For the time being, we can just have them around to... I don't know. I actually don't know what we'll be having them doing, because we don't really need them right now, but we'll get them stuff for them with time. At the very least, we can just have them run around and... just have them run around and help the undead carry stuff around. Also because Mr. Boss here wasn't injured or anything, he's not going to be as upset about... He's not going to have a big move penalty, which means our initial attempts to reduce resistance will be improved. Now we have a prisoner, and later on we can give them some... specialize them with some magical research. We do have a lot of research to go through. Yeah, we have all this stuff, which I'll get to in different parts. This one, research here isn't actually that important. It unlocks special weapons made with very special crafting things, but they're just alright stuff in my opinion. It's also vanilla expanded, which unlocks a lot of different stuff you can get. Also, both of these add stuff to normal research, like get stuff like combat handgun, frontier rifle, heavy pistol, added to the other normal research. As well, at the Rimsnull, you get some special armors. Get modular armor. Which, modular armor is armor that you can modify into special things, like the medic helmet, which gives boost to medical stuff. And Nomad helmet, which gives increased shooting accuracy and stuff. All this stuff... up to my favorite armor, which we will get to much later, but as you can see, it adds a lot of stuff. Then there's the nanotech, which is a godsend. We'll get into that later. I think after we get geothermal power, we'll be going into magic to try to get some other stuff ready. While we're here, since everything's calm, I want to actually check something. Just... oh, can we not make it yet? Ah. Okay, looking into something. For a lot of magic stuff, you require unrefined magicite. What unrefined magicite is used to craft a bunch of most things. And that way you get unrefined magicite. Struggle there is either by growing it with a certain plant or mining. Because everything you mine has a chance to give you some unrefined magicite. It's used for everything, all crafting that's magic related. But right now we're going geothermal power. You know what? Unlocking this to get research faster would be important, but I want to get into magical stuff soon, but we'll research the geothermal. I could just put down a wood-fired generator and we'd be good on power, and we could just move on to other stuff, other research, like the magical stuff. But even if we research some magical stuff, there's a lot of material that goes into different things that actually take a bit of time, take a number of different things being researched. We can wait on that until we get some of the more basic stuff, though. For the time being, at the very least. Oh, we also picked up this quest here that we aren't going to do it. There are possible rewards. Basically, they just want us to send one of our colonists away for 9 days. You can't send undead. They'll actually have a little comment saying, "You trying to send us a corpse?" And the quest just fails. So you can't trick the game that way. It's a nice little thought, but you can't. And I don't want to send any of our people away for 9 days right now. It wouldn't really be a problem, but I just don't feel like it's appropriate right now. Well, you see, we'll have Tarot Apparel here. That's going to be up a lot because it counts undead, which might sound mean to say, but it's just an undead. It sounds horrible, but it's the truth. Let's see. Let's amplify Cinder's bond again, so she gets even more boosts. Look at all those boosts she gets. Just all a bunch of great stuff. The raise is a bit messed up. It's actually slowing his research down ever so slightly. But it is what it is. I've actually got most of these places cleaned of chunks, which is nice. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up. Can use this to put more rooms for people. Be nice to have. A combat supplier from this people have arrived. Okay. And this actually will let me show off another mod. First, I'm going to see if they have anything useful. I'm assigned to Magicite. There it is. A steel shovel. Most dangerous weapons on the battlefield, World War II. They have some guns. Combat class experience gain per hour. Oh, that's nice. Nothing that we want. But we have a little bit of money, which means that we can show off a little mod that I got. The Rim Quest mod. Whenever you see a person with an exclamation mark next to your head, you can go up to them and you can pay them some silver to tell you about a quest. Now, some like assassination quest and sea sabotage quest are added in from one mod, from the Rim Cities mod. So I don't think they actually work with this. Go to item stash and tell them about an item being stored somewhere, a downed refugee. And if we pay them, we'll get a quest. As long as it's not one that doesn't work, but none of these are real good, if I'm being honest. So tell us about the item that recreation gain and melee gain. Not great items, but you know, Wilson's. Where are we? Ooh. That's through a lot of mountains. 2 days to get there? Yeah. Yeah, that's my honest opinion. Ugh. No, I don't think we will do that. I don't think we'll travel 2 days with food that will rot before then. Have to send either Raze or Cinder. The reason being is I could teleport them back with... Cinder could immediately shoot back to Raze, and she could summon Raze back. Oh. Sabotage opportunity. Guerrilla Force tends to attack Toronto Salax, city of the Exodus Empire, part of the Rim Cities mod. You can choose to help by deconstructing all the turret defenses there. The attacker's identity will remain a secret until the assault begins. If we do this, we'll get the reward there, the Tech Prince, and the people attacking the city will like us a ton more. People in the Empire, which owns the city, will like us a lot less. Yeah, that's not a worthwhile trade-off there. We're getting raided again. Just a pyromaniac. Not real worth it. Not a great big raid. Nothing special. You know, in this game, enemies can have... Every character can have different classes. Glorica here. They're a gladiator. Gladiator? Gladiator's a melee fighter, yet they have a gun. They can have classes. Enemies can have classes. They can have special abilities and all that. One of their people collapsed from heat stroke. I guess it is 33 degrees Celsius out here. We might actually need to, we didn't need to bring everyone over here, but I want to use up some magic to gain some magical experience. Do that. Put the attraction down just in advance to pull them in. Do that. Raze gain greater understanding of magic and can learn to consume corpses for mana. And they're downed. The gunshots combined with the torment did it. Chemical damage to their brain. Get chemical damage as... You can get chemical damage as a waster? Really? That seems okay. Some cerium. This is part of magic. It's used to... It's basically a drug, but it can be used to... As a drug. You can also use it to build... to craft another type of drug, a magical drug. Mana potions. Which may go, oh, a drug, really? Yes. Hey, Meatball, did you go bash this guinea pig's head in? I guess you're too slow. Yes, mana potions count as drugs. And in that, they 100% can and will get your guys addicted. the expense of getting they do give you the mana immediately, which is good, but okay, they're dead, and now I could raise you as an undead, but right now let's just use Consume Corpse. Gave 10 mana, drops all their gear on the ground. And consume that for a little mana. Yep. You can upgrade it to get you restore more mana. And also you can upgrade to where whenever Raze consumes a corpse, it heals them And also you can use Consume Corpse on undead to damage them. It's a nice little thing. But that's done. It's a rainy thunderstorm. Better than a dry thunderstorm. Those suck. Okay. Before Meatball goes and grabs it, just want to put here, cannot put tainted stuff in here. Tainted clothes cannot go in there. People that wear them will be pissed off. Well, Meatballs, you're an undead. You can put the hat on. It gives you a little protection. It's not a lie, it does. It offers that protection to the head. It's basically nothing, but it's something. On this guy that dropped an SMG and food, well, we can actually have our people equip that stuff. Raze, you can equip the SMG. Cinder, you can stick with the knife for now. Although, you know, no, you're going to equip that. Have the gun just in case. Oh, and now, yeah, now that's... Sorry, Raze. Consume that corpse. Actually go over your maximum mana for a bit. Yeah. With that, we're all good again. Might as well get some more animals hunted and put in storage for later, for food. We don't have a lot of... I mean, we don't have a lot of people... A lot of cooking that needs to be done, but... Meatball, yep, mining there. We'll see some unrefined magicite from some of this little bit of mining here. Come on, give them refined magicite. Tell me they didn't cut that from the game. Because if they cut that from the mod, it makes getting unrefined magicite much more difficult. Come on, show some unrefined magicite. Come on, come on, come on. Still none. We'll check back with you in a bit. Come on, wind turbine. Produce more power. Come on, Meatball. Show me some magicite. It's very important. None revealed so far. Oh, you're nearly broken. Your resistance is going to be broken here. You'll be able to be recruited soon. Want to look at this. Unrefined magicite. Oh, you can also create it by turning stone chunks into it at an arcane forge. Something we will get later. They might have removed unrefined magicite from being able to be mined. Don't know why they do it, but I think they did. It's unfortunate. Makes getting it a lot slower. Maybe that's the point. Who knows? Who knows? What I do know is that our colony is going nice and well. We got a new recruit. Put in a new bed there for future prisoners. Boss, that'll be your bed. Sure, you can put on some pants. You put on some pants? You could be our animal handler. And boss, you... Shooter, you're good at melee as well. Better at melee than shooting, honestly. Just equip the knife for now. Do that and clean. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. Ray's got food poisoning. Incompetent cook. Cinder's not an incompetent cook. I don't think she is, at least. But while we're here, we have all this going. Let's put a tailor's bench. We can make some capes and stuff. Cinders. Boss is suffering heat stroke. It's really that hot? Yes, it is. Ray's collapsed from the food poisoning. Cinder, you're in intense pain. Food poisoning. Observed undead. Well, it's unfortunate, but they'll have to live with it. Boss got food poisoning. Everyone's getting food poisoning, apparently. Hopefully they'll start getting over it all. Hey, boss, thank you for that. You have no crafters. Cinder, your Ray's collapsed from the food poisoning, though. That's how bad it got. That says something. Bunch of pomona fruits. Bunch of free food if we want to go over there. Sure. Cinder, you're getting out. Mood's gonna go up. It's gonna get past out of the major break risk zone. How about you do some recreational stuff? Why don't you throw some horseshoes? Cinder's throwing a party. That works. It says Cinder's throwing a party, but doesn't look much like a party. Well, Zandy arrived. Ray's is still recovering from food poisoning. But hey, we have a party going. We have a nice party. The party finished right as Ray's arrived. Well, you attended it. Technically, that's good. Aw. Ray's attempted to romance Cinder and failed. That's unfortunate. Only has a 3% chance to succeed on with Cinder. Cinder has a 20% chance to romance Raze. No, Cinder, why don't you try the romance Raze? New lovers. Cinder wooed Raze, but joking about the link between success and weapon technology. You know, if it works, it works. Yeah, avoid that, please. They're going to want to be in the same bed, so... Need to make it build a double bed. Cinder, this is for you and Ray, so how about you? How about you build the bed? Okay, Meatball, you'll build the bed. Raze doesn't have a bed, so he's sleeping in the... I guess there are worse places to sleep. Cinder, finish building this bed. Now, Raze and Cinder... You two can sleep in the same bed. Yep, we have our first couple. The Necromancer and the Succubus. Hey, let's be honest. There are worse couples out there. Have been worse couples. But with that, and I think that's a nice place to end on. Keeping Hillary, his pet monkey, the magic people. Keep their pet monkey for 7 days. Before we do anything else, no goodwill, no goodwill, no honor, no goodwill, no goodwill. I don't want to accept goodwill. That just takes up a slot, and I don't find it super useful early on. We can take care of their monkey for 7 days. I mean, it's just a monkey. Just have to take care of it for 7 days for reward, that's fine. Well, that's... I have checked. This video should be the proper length, if not a little longer. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I, myself, am actually really enjoying some Rimworld. I hope you are too, this Rimworld of magic. Now, I guess I'm just gonna say, bye.